light goes into the space versus goes into the return area. Same thing, you can specify for your people how much of the total heat that they're emitting is latent versus sensible versus radiant, and that kind of thing. So, back in the old days, the original version of DO2 had essentially separate programs to do loads versus systems versus plant. They would run through all the load calculations and then be done with that and then do all the systems calculations. That's pretty much gone away, but there is still a fairly clear distinction between your description of your systems and the description of your loads. But we're going to define, as I mentioned before, we're going to define what kind of system it is, how it's configured, whether you might have your heating coil at the central unit, or you might have heating coils at in each zone, reheat box, for example. You have to specify how you're going to do the sizing of the system. Commonly, when we're doing a lead analysis, we use auto-sizing because as we do various energy conservation measures, the load on the building changes, and so the sizing should change. And we want the building, we allow the program to calculate that sizing. And so one of the outputs that we get is, well, if you do all these things, not only do you save energy, but you can put in 10 times less cooling. And so there's, we calculate that. But on the other hand, if you're doing a code compliance situation, you would probably put in the sizes of the equipment as has been specified on the plan. You have to specify all your performance parameters, your efficiencies, your static pressure on your fans, all that kind of thing, how it's going to be controlled, and whether there are additional components, how